Hello! A healthy mindset is a magical tool to have when you can recognize that you're getting off track, as it's a way to bring yourself back to an inner connection and sense of being in the present. Accept the fact that we all get off track at some point in time. It's human nature. We need to recognize the old ego and negative self-talk, put it aside and determine the positive thoughts we want to keep and live by. This is essential when it comes to good self-esteem, self-definition, and personal growth. Most of us get so busy that we don't reassess who we currently are and what's most important to us right now. So we tend to live our lives on almost default patterns rather than reconnecting and reassessing with our true self in the now. My challenge for you is to make some time and see if you can clearly define what your personal best looks and feels like now. Let go of external descriptions and pictures in your mind of the lives of others you may aspire to, and just listen to your intuition. Remember, the biggest difference between wishing for change and achieving it is being the change. As part of this process, it's good to be aware of these 7 mind traps that commonly derail us from achieving our goals. That is, these mind traps stem and amplify self-doubt, fear, anxiety, judgment, worry, overwhelm, guilt, shame, and low self-esteem. Any of the above. So know about these 7 mind traps that can commonly get in the way. The first one, negative self-talk. Next, catastrophizing. Number 2, exaggerating the negative and discounting the positive. Number 4, we've got mind reading. And number 5, being in the eternal expert. Number 6, the shoulds. Should do this, should do that. It's not quite as empowering as I will or, I can. And number 7, blaming. That is, be it blaming others or ourselves. It's not a good pattern to get into. So starting now, let's shift these mind traps over to 7 new and powerful paradigms to live, love, and lead by. Number 1, quality over quantity. Let's look at impact versus just actions and doing. Number 2, wonder over worry. It sounds better already. Number 3, there are no failures, only feedback. Cultivate an experimental mindset. You're constantly learning. Number 4, we've got progress, no, not perfect. There's a thought out there that perfection is actually fear masked by control. Number 5, having an attitude of gratitude. It's known as the highest vibration of existence, being thankful, and to practice it daily. Tapping into a frequency of love and gratitude can move mountains. Number 6, adopt an unrealistic mindset to bring your full self to the world. I know it sounds crazy, right? But anything unrealistic is really just tapping into the unknown. So most of us stay comfortable with what's realistic and safe, rather than expanding our possibilities. And finally, number 7, know that fulfillment isn't a place at which we arrive. It's a place where you choose to start from. It's contentment. Now, after pondering these mindsets, try this activity to make your goals and thoughts more concrete. Take a sheet of paper. List what words or thoughts come up when you ask yourself these series of questions. First question, what does reaching ideal health look like to you? Now, next question, how does that physically feel? Next question, what does success mean to you? Next, how does success feel? What emotions does it bring up? Next question, what type of personality traits do you absolutely feel natural in? That is, could it be humorous, caring, dynamic, thoughtful, driven? What gives you passion? That's a connection with your personality trait. And the last question, where do you feel at home the most? With whom, in what part of the world, and with what elements or things around you? Again, thanks for listening. I hope you've gained something useful. And until next time, be well.